For over 2,000 years, the legend of Atlantis has intrigued, baffled, and inspired. Was it a utopia lost beneath the waves, or the remains of a forgotten technological civilization? Could the myth harbor a historical truth we've long misunderstood? Join us as we embark on a journey to uncover the hidden truths, or ancient tech, behind the lost city of Atlantis. The tale of Atlantis begins with Plato. In his dialogues Timaeus and Critias, written in 360 BCE, Plato described a mighty civilization that existed 9,000 years before his time. Rich in wisdom, wealth, and power, Atlantis stood as a beacon of cultural and scientific advancement. But Plato's account ends with catastrophe, sinking into the sea in a single day and night. Was it mere allegory, a parable about hubris? Or did Plato preserve the distant echo of a forgotten world?
Plato was a philosopher, yes, but his writings often drew from oral traditions and older sources. Some scholars believe he had access to Egyptian records that described a real disaster.
As centuries passed, the legend of Atlantis expanded and adapted. Early Christian theologians dismissed it, Renaissance humanists debated it, and Enlightenment thinkers explored its implications. In the 19th century, Atlantis found new life in the works of Ignatius Donnelly, who proposed it as the origin of all known ancient civilizations. Donnelly's controversial thesis planted seeds in modern alternative history movements.
Atlantis was the ancient internet conspiracy before the internet. Everyone had a theory, and none of them agreed.
Where was Atlantis? Some point west, to the Azores and Caribbean. Others look to Antarctica, under ice sheets that hide prehistoric landscapes. Closer to Plato's world, Santorini in southern Spain have also drawn attention. The world map becomes a web of guesses, data, and dreams.
We've only explored about 5% of the ocean floor. What we call impossible might simply be undiscovered.
The Minoan civilization, centered on Crete and nearby islands, was among the most advanced of the Bronze Age. Around 1600 BCE, a volcanic eruption on the island of Thera, modern-day Santorini, devastated the region. Could this be the real story behind Plato's tale? Could survivors have carried memories that echoed down to Plato's ears centuries later?
This eruption was cataclysmic. The waves alone could have reshaped coastlines. Imagine what it would feel like to see your world swallowed by the sea.
Could Atlantis have been more than myth? Some theorists suggest it housed advanced technology lost to time, levitating platforms, crystal energy, even wireless power. Critics dismiss these ideas as fantasy. But what if these legends stem from real sciences lost during a global cataclysm?
We're not saying Atlantis had smartphones, but they might have understood physics in a way we've only started to rediscover.
Modern tools offer new insight into old legends. Satellite scans, DNA analysis, and geological mapping are helping reconstruct prehistoric civilizations. Under the waves, patterns emerge, suggesting settlements older than we believe possible. The digital age is reopening the door to ancient mysteries.
The genetic trail tells us humans migrated and traded far earlier than we imagined. Some of these civilizations weren't primitive. They were pioneers.
Beyond science lies the mystical. Esoteric traditions speak of Atlantis as a realm of spiritual evolution. Theosophists, mystics, and clairvoyants describe a society of psychic enlightenment, brought low by ego and greed.
Whether you believe in chakras or not, Atlantis' fall has always mirrored a moral warning. When knowledge loses humility, collapse follows.
Legends of a sunken land are not limited to the West. In Native American, Indian, and Aboriginal traditions, stories of great floods and lost lands echo across continents. Could these be memories of the same event?
Oral traditions carry the DNA of memory. Atlantis may just be one name among many.
Atlantis lives on through pop culture, from books and comics to blockbuster films and games. The myth has transformed into metaphor, and imagination keeps it alive.
Atlantis isn't just a myth. It's a mirror. We see our fears, hopes, and dreams in its story.
Atlantis may be lost in history or buried deep in myth, but its message endures, a warning, a mystery, and a dream of a golden age. Was it a place, a metaphor, or a forgotten memory waiting to resurface? The answers may lie not just beneath the waves, but within us.
The content presented in this video is based on publicly available information, including historical documents, declassified reports, and verified sources. The images and graphics shown are AI-generated and created for illustrative purposes only. While every effort has been made to ensure accuracy, this documentary does not claim to be a comprehensive or definitive account. The views expressed are for informational purposes only and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the producers. This video is not sponsored or endorsed by any organization or individual associated with the events or topics discussed. All copyrights and trademarks belong to their respective owners.